Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 6 of my FC Barcelona FIFA 16 career mode series. And right now we're in 7th position, but saying that we're only 3 points away from top position before the games in this episode. So this game here against Celta Vigo is going to be really important. It's away from home, but it's also a must-win game. As Barcelona, we've got to be winning games consecutively. I can't accept just drawing, then winning. That's not going to win you the title. So hopefully today, after making some rotations as well, don't forget, even Bellerin is going to come here, late change, even Alves is going to be out for the whole game. Thought I would bring on Vidal, just on the bench. He could come on right wing or even right back, a versatile player. But now Bellerin sets it up for Iniesta, who's going to strike it. Unfortunately, though, it is straight at Sergio, and it's going to be a corner for us. And Lionel Messi is going to put it in. Couldn't really win the header there, so it is in fact going to go back to Leo Messi. Leo Messi trying to get past with some fake shots there, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it done. And here, Celta Vigo were on the attack, but it was cut short because of an injury to Sergio Roberto. So he's going to get substituted, but that means we can bring on Turan, 84 rated player. Definitely a better player than him. So it could be a good thing, but I wanted to start Roberto. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, took the strike outside of the box there. Picked up a little knock. Hopefully, it's not a big injury because he's a bright talent for us. Now, Gaia does really well to find Suarez, and Gomez gets in the way. And it's looking like, anyway, it's going to be another one of those games where it's going to be 0-0 going into half-time. But Turan strikes it! Again, it's not like we haven't been taking chances. We have been. I think we've had about 6 shots on target or something like that. That strike was really good. We are having opportunities. They're just defending it really well, as you can see. 6 shots there. Another corner opportunity, trying to get a header, but I think PK is only real danger from a corner. We don't really score from corners too regularly. Well, I haven't so far anyway. But here we're going to take a look at the match facts, see how the game is going so far. And to me, how I was playing without the stats as well, I felt like I was dominating, and that showed through the shots. 6 on target to 0. Hopefully we can keep continuing and we will get the breakthrough. So here, Lionel Messi, he's going to play it short to Turan. Turan takes a strike and it falls to Luis Suarez, and we do get that much deserved goal. It was an easy tap-in for Suarez, but the passing up to it was really good. Messi got into the box. Look at that. He was just holding off the defender. His balance is so good. The shot by Turan maybe wasn't the best, but it worked out for the best for Luis Suarez, and that's his 5th goal in the league this season. I feel he'll be up for a big tally. Now Williams and Sampa, 2 players that came on, and what a ball by Sergi Sampa. You know, I was excited to play him maybe off the bench in this game, and he showed what he can do, and we finished there. Obviously what you'd expect from Messi and Suarez combining. How about that ball? Perfect through ball. That's 100% perfect by Sergi Sampa. It's exactly how I wanted it to be played. So that is massive for his confidence and my confidence in using him. So definitely would be pretty happy to use him in other games. And again here, Sampa just playing those balls. He even gets forward a little bit as well. And look at Williams. He's that definite backup kind of rotation winger type with a bit of pace, but he's an impact sub. I got to give credit to him, as he does in fact actually score here to kill off the game and make it 3-0 away from home against Celta Vigo. Got to give him the credit where it's due. He is that super sub. That's what he is. I said backup, but yeah, not really the right explanation. He's that rotation player. He will start some games, maybe when Neymar or Messi, maybe if their fitness is really, really low, but I want to be starting them so I can win as many games as possible, of course. They're really important at this stage of the season. But he can come on and do that. He has a couple of times, but look at that. 14 shots and all of them were on targets. 100% shooting accuracy. This was a great game, and the scoreline reflects it in the second half now. The first half, well, the second half was even better because we did finish those chances and we had arguably better chances. So I was really happy how we kicked on in the second half. Only disappointment was Sergi Roberto picking up an injury. So so hopefully the lad will be all right. And you can see now we move into 5th position, and another must-win at home against Las Palmas. You got to be seeing this. An obvious 3 points. Doesn't it look like a 3-point game? They're actually at the bottom of the table. When we're facing them here, they had 0 points. They haven't even picked up a draw, but they do have an attacking chance here. They're going to look for a cross most likely, but we did block it there. Iniesta, but unfortunately he couldn't clear that. It's going out for a corner. Early in the game here, they do get a corner. They whip it in, and it's a header. Oh, and it is an amazing header. That was impossible to save. I'm not sure who that was. Yeah, I've never heard of him before, but he was able to smash that in with one of the better headers you're going to see. That's an ideal header from a corner to be able to finish. Look at the replay there. That's so powerful. Good height as well. Well, it would be a good height to save it, but it was too fast. Yeah, Tilly's there. Again, I never heard of them before, but it was a decent header. Impressive. Definitely impressed me, but I wasn't too happy because we need to get a goal back, obviously. Plenty of time. Pressure on there by Neymar to win the ball back, and now Luis Suarez is going to look for a lower cross here for Messi on the half volley, and Lionel Messi, we get it back shortly after. That was really well done by Neymar, getting the ball in. You can see he won it initially, and then he made the run into the box to provide as the decoy, really, for Messi. Always was going to try and get to Messi there. That's his second goal. Maybe that's an underlying problem for us as well. Messi, that was only his second goal of the season. Maybe we need a bit more out of him, or maybe I need to utilize him more. And as I talk about it, Lionel Messi finesses, and it's 2-1. The fact is, you can't leave Messi in all that space, or he is going to do that to you. Like, what do you expect? Look how free he is there. So much space to size it up with the finesse, and he isn't going to miss when you give Leo Messi that kind of space, and then suddenly he's got 3 goals in the league. That's just a massive error on their part defensively. They do have another corner. We do defend it initially. Dani Alves has got to clear this, and he slides and gives away the penalty. So here, I'm not going to dispute that it is a penalty. It is a penalty, but I didn't want a slide tackle, which I'd like to think is pretty obvious, but unfortunately, it wasn't obvious to the game. Unfortunately, the same button to clear it is the same as slide tackle. So it's a bit annoying, and it happens on some occasions, not regularly, but it's obvious what I wanted to do there. I didn't want to slide tackle. The ball was there, and I just wanted to kick it away, you know? Oh, yeah, so I'm not disputing that it is a penalty. That is a penalty for the action my player did in the game, but it's not what I wanted to do. So either way, they step up for a penalty, and it's in the 45th minute as well. So that just combining with that makes it a bit more annoying, as we could have gone into halftime winning. So yeah, that's really annoying. It would have been a good comeback after conceding the first goal from the early corner that they did have. But again, it's a goal from a corner. In essence, they won that penalty from the corner. Yeah, it's always disappointing when you think about it more in depth. And maybe I shouldn't have did what I did. But I thought, trying to clear it was the best kind of solution at that point in time. But we have to move on and look for a goal. Only 20 minutes remaining. Can Leo Messi do it again for us? He's zipping past, getting past all the defenders. The shot was a bit awkward, but it's going to fall to Dani Alves, and he gets his revenge. He gave away the penalty, not intentionally as well, where he gave away the penalty, and it looks like he could potentially have the winning goal. He'll be happy about that, most definitely. He finishes. It fell to him nicely, I suppose. He was left with an easy finish. That's his first goal in the league so far this season. Obviously not his job to score goals, but he did there, and it's looking like he's going to win us the game eventually. Ter Stegen makes an easy save, and that is the game there. It was a bit more eventful than I would have liked it to be, especially for the opponents. We didn't have our best game, I can definitely admit that, but that's what the best teams do. They still get the 3 points when it's not their day, when they haven't played their best. they still come out on top. So a training session here, just going to simulate that, see if we get any decent ratings. Just a consistent C's apart from Papelu, unfortunately, only picks up a D for him. This is a very important, like there's so many important games now because we need to win. Like in the league, we need to win like all the time because expectations are to win the league and win Champions League. So most games we would be eyed as the winner of those games. But now away from home against Bayer Leverkusen, this game is crucial. This is a must win. If we lose here, we'll be really, really behind the 8 ball. We won't be like out of the Champions League for sure, but it would make it a really hard task. We'd have to probably win the rest of our games in the Champions League for sure, and a lot of pressure would come with that. But I thought I was pretty confident after my last few games. I felt like I'm scoring goals. I'm creating a lot of chances, like you saw. 3 goals in both of the last 2 games. So that is a confidence booster for me. We just have to be good defensively. And especially here, away from home, against a fairly decent side, I wanted to make sure we were defending well, and I didn't want to concede a goal. That was my plan for this game. I was going to still play the way I normally do, but I was like concentrating more. So it wasn't playing more defensive or anything. I was just looking to defend well. Defend well when I need to defend. Actually focus on defending. A bit earlier in this career, it's still early, but that's what I mean. I was like really focusing on attacking, and when they were attacking, I didn't really focus as much on defending. As we did have an early chance there. Well done by Neymar. Set it up for Rafinha, it was. Goalkeeper save though. But yeah, there really hasn't been too much in this half. If you look at the possession, Bayer have actually dominated it, but again, they haven't really done too much with it. Still remains 0-0, 70 minutes through as well. A very defensive game, as I mentioned. I didn't intend to make it a defensive game. I just wanted to, focus on the defending. But unfortunately, couldn't really create stuff for myself. Even Messi there, he was getting a bit tired, so couldn't quite, work his way past his man. So that was a quick game. It ended 0-0, unfortunately. It worked out to be like that. It was just, both teams were nullified each other. Which I wasn't disappointed with because it was away from home. If I can draw my away games and win my home games in Champions League, I think we'll be alright and we'll advance at least. We'll finish top 2. But drop a like if you'd like to see more of this series, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.